Hello everybody, this is Let's Be Real Brad, and today I'm going to be talking about the new A24, Sofia Coppola, and Apple TV new movie, On the Rocks. Before I start getting onto this review, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, it means the world to me. You guys have been liking my videos, subscribe to my channel, you guys are the best. On the Rocks stars Bill Murray and Rashida Jones and Marlon Wayans. This is a very simple, straightforward movie that you definitely have seen before, but I think it does it in a very charming, nice, and special way that Sofia Coppola was definitely going for the more father and daughter relationship in this film. I gotta say, not watching any single trailer, just seeing that it was done by A24, Sofia Coppola, and the stars, I was heavily disappointed. I had no expectations going in, but I just really thought this was going to be a really good movie, had all the ingredients to be one, and it just ended up being just a very simple and straightforward movie that if I saw the trailer, I'd probably be even more disappointed going in. The movie isn't a terrible or bad movie by any means. I do think it is a good movie, but it has so much potential to be something else more. And maybe people really do enjoy that simplistic element. But to me, I just think there could have been so many more complex or even better subplots that were woven into the film. And I think there could have been really great things that they did with it, and they just didn't do that at all. Talking about the positives of this movie is the cast. Bill Murray and Rashida Jones are excellent in this movie. They do a really awesome job with their chemistry together, just having so many great one-liners and really great character moments between the two. I found them to be extremely hilarious, really emotional, and just have so many great and memorable scenes together that when they were on screen, it was definitely the best driving force of the film. Marlon Wayans is actually pretty solid in this movie. He does a pretty awesome job in the small role he's given. Another aspect I do like is the writing. I felt as though that the writing was very charming, very spontaneous, and very sweet at so many points in this film. I feel like that the writing is what definitely kept me so entertained so many times in the movie. It's very sharp and witty and very cool all in one. I think the editing and cinematography are pretty well done in this movie. I actually enjoyed the music as well. We have this more jazzy New York style that I would call it, and I think it really worked kind of nicely in this movie, and I think that was a really big highlight that some people really haven't been talking about. I'm gonna go with negatives with this movie. I feel like by the end of the movie, I feel like I didn't really get much out of it. I mean, I know the whole point of the film is to be that you have this father and daughter relationship and the relationships that they have and the whole idea of miscommunication and the relationship that you have between you and your spouse and the family dynamic. I understand all those elements, and I think they do a good job of that, but I think there could have been just a little bit more that was expanded, because the whole idea is that they are spying on her husband the entire time, and they're creating this personal narrative in their head that goes through and it twists and turns after new information that they get. And I think that is a very interesting aspect of how our minds can do that. And there really isn't a conclusion, I guess. Is that something I do like? There really doesn't have a solidified answer to what happens by the end of the movie. And I think you can think that out for yourself. I think you could take the same exact film and just expand it in different ways, and I think it would have been so much better and possibly one of the best of the year. So I'll say, I recommend seeing this movie. This is a very short, easy watch, and enjoyable film that has really great performances and really solid writing that's sure to entertain you and sure to touch you in the emotional places of your insecurities, your trust, and the relationships that you have with people. I'm going to give this movie a 6 out of 10. You know, guys, have you seen On the Rocks? Are you planning on seeing On the Rocks? I hope you guys do. I think Sofia Coppola is a very talented director, so let me know down below. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.